Hello everybody and welcome back to the stream. How are you guys doing? I hope you all have been having a wonderful day. Also, hello Doc, hello Froggy, and hello Pinky. How are you guys? I did just decide to pull up the 3 a.m. Animal Crossing New Horizons music 1 hour loop for music. But we are playing Animal Crossing today. I have nothing planned. I just wanted to play Animal Crossing and hang out with you guys. So that's what we're gonna do. Doing well, just vibing? I love to hear that. Doing great? I'm glad. That is very awesome. I'm also doing pretty well. I'm in a very good mood today, so that's fun. Alright. Hanging out? Yeah! I don't know why I said that like I had something more to say. We can go ahead and swap over here. And beautiful song, but I am gonna kill it because I don't need it anymore. Also, you turn on Switch audio so you guys can hear Animal Crossing. We'll probably just kind of do a little bit of everything, a little bit of bug catching, a little bit of fishing. Perhaps a little bit of flower digging. And I might go over to the Happy Home Paradise and do a couple houses there. I haven't really decided yet. Last day of work tomorrow feels like the last day of school. Honestly, yeah, it low-key kind of does. But I have my last day tomorrow, and then Thursday I'm going to my parents for my brother's graduation, which is very exciting. It is already the end of school for him. I'm not used to getting compliments. Oh, pocket help. I've had 3 people compliment me on TikTok for my mutual face reveal. Hey, yo! Very cool. Hello, Toka. How are you? Froggy, I know it's like sometimes awkward to get compliments when you're not used to it, but I mean, as long as they're like decent compliments and not like borderline weird, then it's all good. Banging my head against the wall, what about you? Ah. How's life? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I have my last day at my job tomorrow. I'm excited about that. I have not opened Animal Crossing today, so Isabella's gonna tell us what's been going on. I got called a fruit snack. I love that. I love that so much. I hope that was in a good way. Alright, Isabel, what is going on the 3rd of May? This may not count as news, but I do have a cautionary tale of sorts to share. Ah! Red is here. Alright, stay vigilant, guys. Don't get scammed. Correct me if I'm wrong, Froggy, but the whole, like, calling them a fruit snack thing was more of a, statement that they looked like they were probably a part of the LGBT community and not just picking a random food. Getting called a fish stick? Witness girls getting called that. I cannot relate. And I'm very curious to see what context that would be said in. A special tour is a way to say thanks to everyone. Is it the same? Is it the same May Day as it was the first time? I have never done the May Day on stream, so we can do that. Okay. Chrissy is dreaming about us. Amazing. Okay, our inventory is sufficiently empty, so we should be able to do some fun stuff today. And I've got a little bit of money. Perfect. Okay. Let's go. I can just barely get on the ship. I did not think about that when I decorated that part of the beach. Alright. Let's try not to get scammed. I wanted to break the people in my PE group's necks. Yikes. That sounds like lots of intense. I don't think I've cataloged this before. But that's kind of a lot of money. Okay. Guys, like every good Animal Crossing player, I am gonna have to pull up a guide. The fake art in the New Horizons is a lot harder to spot than in New Leaf. They were a little bit easier, but it was also not as high quality, so it makes sense that it would be harder now. Red art guide, please and think. Context isn't anything, it only makes everything more confusing. Ah, you know what, that's fair. I've had several conversations that when you put it into context, it's like, hello? How did we get here? Okay, I don't actually know what I have and don't have. I kind of just try to buy genuine every time I come in here. Okay, oh, I forgot to see which one this was called. Because they give them fake names. What's the Mona Lisa fake name? Ah, famous painting. This is the fake one because she's got her brows going wild. Okay, not that one. I don't know. I don't know, Red. I think this is a fake painting. Hello? The moving painting is what this one was called, guys. But what was it actually? We're gonna learn a little bit of art. The Birth of Venus is this one, IRL. I think it's so funny they give the paintings like different names in the games instead of using the real one. Ah, this is also the fake one. Why are all the ones that I know I don't have fake? Red, you're killing me here. Is that one of the ones that's always genuine? Serene painting. How do we feel about the serene painting? Okay. If the animal... Oh, this... I can already tell from here that this is real. Because the fake one, the animal in her hand, is a different color. This is real artwork, guys. Genuine art, for once, in Red's life. Okay. Perfect. Sold! Okay. If I wanted to learn art, I would talk to my goody two-shoes cousin. Aw, don't put it like that. Art is fun. I never took like an art history class or anything, but it's really cool in my opinion. Is that what the one in the Minecraft is based off of? The one with the little pig in a blanket? Yes. Yes? I think so. Let me look this up real quick. I'm pretty sure it is. Minecraft painting pig in a blanket. Actually, I'm not sure. They're positioned differently. You can buy it on Amazon? Okay. Interesting. Probably not now that I look at it. Yeah, I know there are some Minecraft paintings that are based off of, like, actual paintings, which I think is very cool. I just don't remember which ones those are right offhand. I would have to, like, look at them. Art is not fun when all you hear is, well, they could draw famous art at 11 and all you do is nothing. But, like, do you even want to do art? That's such a weird comparison to make, because it's not, like, something that everyone wants to do. Not a pig in a blanket, it's a pig being painted on a canvas. You know what? Yeah, it was. And I just accepted that. I was like, you know, Doc said it was a pig in a blanket, so that's a pig in a blanket. I don't like art anymore. Yeah, so it's like kind of weird to compare you to your cousin and be like, oh, why can't you do art if that's not something you're trying to do? So. I'm pretty sure I can just go to the airport. Sorry guys, I know I've said this last time we played Animal Crossing, but this is just how I genuinely play off of stream. I just kind of run around and get very out of... I don't do things in an order that makes sense. I just kind of do things and run around and backtrack. People degrading you is never fun. It is not. I used to, but I gave up after 3 years. Aw. I'm sorry that, like, you felt like you had to give it up. Because honestly, art is one of those things that I really enjoy. I like doing it. I enjoy art. But it's also one of those things that I have not put in the time and effort to cultivate that skill and actually be good at art. Like, I'm okay enough that I can make silly little emotes for my Twitch. And that is about it. That's the, extent of my ability. Let's do the Mayday tour. I haven't done this since 2020. It's probably the same. Okay. I don't think they've changed how Mayday works, which, for people here who have not played Animal Crossing, I'm just not making any sense. Perfect. Whole island's a giant maze. Nothing an aerial view wouldn't help, but that's not what why we're here. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same. Ah, yes. It is exactly the same. Okay. Lucky for you guys, it's been a couple years since I've done this, so I don't remember anything. Okay. Perfect. I loved this maze last year when I did it. It's so fun. When I did it, it took me way longer than it should have to figure out how to do it. But I finally got it after a while. Oh, I can go over here. Perfect. Let's go. We are so good. We are just so good at this game. A worn axe. Okay. I do know that for this, there's a lot of things, a lot of the trees that it's better if you just... Okay, I can only chop one tree. Perfect. I can totally speak English. My speak therapist was annoying. Ah. Wait, I think I've missed a couple of things. Not like it when I try talking is be more confident, like, okay, maybe that could help, but I don't have confidence. Yeah, that is something you have to work on, and someone telling you, like, getting onto you for it isn't gonna help you work on it. Okay. Actually, wait a second. IRL said they would send me to a mental hospital for writing a story about torture. Wow. Your IRLs are mean. When I do stuff like that, my IRLs are like, okay, that was kind of strange. Or they're like, that was a very intense story. And then that's kind of the end of it. Okay. We've got to learn the flimsy axe. Oh, that's for if you're doing this. Okay. I'm just gonna have DIYs that I will not need. Am I gonna... I need iron. It's just like in Minecraft. Can I get to these rocks out here? Hello? There we go. Okay, maybe not, maybe not. Okay. Well. I may have messed up. Okay. Yeah, I need to start this one over. There we go. Did you just craft an axe with an axe? Yeah, when you go to make the stronger axe, you need to have the flimsy axe to do so. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Lick the salt lamp, Froggy. With all due respect, I'm not licking a salt lamp on stream. I think there are some things that I just don't want to do with an audience. I love the echo. Literally, calling the rescue services is so fun because I know that is Mr. Rossetti from the older games. And it's great. Honestly, when we get back, let's go to Brewster's and invite Mr. Rossetti over. I think that would be fun. Alright. Can I not collect any? Okay. Let's try a different rock. I love pure Cullen grain. Amazing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I cannot think at the moment what that is. No water, only salt. That's fair. Okay, so when I was a child, I thought it was the tastiest thing in the world to, so what I would do is I would take like the salt shaker and then I would just shake a bunch of salt into my hand, and that was a tasty snack for me. I don't know why. I no longer feel that way. But at one point in time in my life, that's just who I was. Oh, there's the iron nugget. Okay. So I actually didn't need to start over earlier. I just needed to get good. Okay. do need to cut this tree down. I don't think there's any way around that one. Yep, there it goes. Alright. You were really salty back then. I probably was, yeah. Definitely. Okay. Let's go get this iron nugget. What a tasty snack. So, fun fact, pears are one of those foods that fruits that I don't really care for. I think they're kind of not great. I just want out of here. Is it mental, not normal, to write a story where you seeing Barney as a dinosaur over someone's non-moving body? Froggy, with all due respect, I don't think I'm the best person to get an opinion on that. My IRLs know. But I take a lot of creative liberty with my writing, and that is probably something I would have written when I was going through my edgy phase in high school. Oh, I do need to eat this. Barney did that. That sounds like one of those like edgy middle school jokes that people at my school would tell, to be honest, Froggy. And I feel like that's a universal experience. I don't know what it is, but kids, I don't know if it's like a thing that people still do. I honestly don't know if Barney exists for kids anymore. But that's beside the point. I don't know what it was about Barney specifically that caused all the kids in my age group to come up with all sorts of like violent and honestly kind of fucked up nursery rhymes that we all thought we were so cool for reciting. And I sure do hope that's a universal experience. Okay, yeah, I don't have any fruit. Oh, wait. How do I get up there? Oh, I see. I understand what I'm supposed to be doing now. Okay. This tree has gotta go. I'm not just a depressed person who edits and has dad issues. Yeah, there's a lot more to you than that. You have depth. For me in my class, it was My Little Pony. Yeah, I'm in, like, my age group didn't grow up on My Little Pony. We were, My Little Pony was one of those things that we were too young for, and the newer generation stuff of it, like the cartoon that's out now with all the bronies and everything, didn't really, like, I don't think it came out until I was in, like, middle and high school. So it wasn't something that people grew up on and then felt like they needed to make fun of. Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination. And when he's tall, he's what we call a dinosaur sensation. Okay. I can recite a poem. Go for it. Go for it. As long as it is not TLS, given the conversation topics. Also, wait a minute. Outway Far. I think I've been calling Outway Far Toka this whole time because their usernames are the same colors. I don't know if I've said it aloud or if I'm just now noticing. But hello, how are you? Okay, now we can go get the other things that are over here. And then we can go talk to Rover. Wait a second. There's still... Can I go around the other way? Just gonna take all of these azalea bushes. This is fine. Wait, Froggy, is that like... Are you putting, like, a Barney theme song in chat or something? What is that? Alright. I don't remember what these tickets are. I think they're, yeah, Bell vouchers. So we just sell them to get money. Yep, straight from Google. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. What a beautiful, tranquil island. Rover! What are the chances we'd meet again? We'd meet like this again. Congrats on making it to the end, by the way. It's been a while, hasn't it? How have you been doing? It's been like 2 years, Rover. I'm doing great. Really glad to hear that. It makes me think we'll both still be smiling next time we run into each other. Wouldn't that be great? Absolutely. Yeah, I think I'm going to write you a letter later. It's always fun to keep in touch. Rover, we're gonna be pen pals! I kind of miss... So, in New Leaf, I got very into badge collecting. And there was a badge for writing letters. And that included... It was mostly writing letters to the other villagers. And I got very into writing letters to my villagers so that I could get the badges. And I kind of miss that incentive because I have not sent a single letter to a single villager the whole 2 years I've had this game. And I miss it. I miss it so much. Let's go home, Wilbur. Alright. Mary had a little lamb, its heart was black as coal. It crept in to her room one night and ate her freaking soul. I've actually never heard that one. So, that's kind of funny. Me and Ray were sitting in a pentagram today. People in my class were questioning our life decisions. Froggy, it's funny you mentioned that. Not that I have done the exact same thing, but when I was in 5th grade, I believe, so I was about 10 years old, I became friends with some people that were in a different class than me. So I only saw them at recess. But we kind of made a cult. And we would, like, do seances at recess and talk about ghost stories. And, like, in hindsight, it was kind of ridiculous because what are a bunch of 10-year-olds gonna do sitting at recess with, like, just pretending to talk to ghosts? But it was so funny because we would, like, there was a good solid 2 weeks where we would always, like, walk in, like, around the playground, like, in a formation, and we had, like, We had choreography and everything. It was... It was no wonder we got bullied for it, because we were being fucking weird, but, it was fun. Who's making cults now? I'm not gonna dox these people, but it was some of my friends in elementary school. That was my first time being in a cult. Little did I know I would do it again. The 10-year-old cult. Gotta love it. It was a lot of fun, though. It didn't last very long. Like I said, it was like a 2-week thing, and then we just kind of moved on. I think what happened was, it was either towards the end of the school year, or it was like right before spring break. There was some kind of break, and then we came back and just kind of acted like it never happened. It was kind of silly. No one comes near us. But tell us, what cult have you been in? So I talked about it a lot on Vent and Kay's podcast. On their second episode is when I guested on. But long story short, am I learning a new bit? NANI? That was very well timed that way. But long story short, I met someone with a little bit of internet clout. Also, thank you, Outway, for the hydrate. NANI? So, long story short, I know I've said that like 10 times, and I'm probably gonna end up giving a semi-long, like a medium story. Long story, medium. I was very into a certain anime fandom. I cannot remember if I said which fandom it was. You know what? I don't care. It was the Black Butler fandom. People who have known me for like longer than 3 months know that I have a very complicated history in the fandom. But basically, I met this person who was essentially a niche internet micro-celebrity. And I met him at a convention. And I remember like 2 months prior, I had reached out to him to see if I could use one of his parody song covers that he had made like for the series in a cosplay video. And he was like, yeah, that'd be great. So I did that. And then 2 months later, we're at the same anime convention. And I went up to say hi, and he's like, oh wait, you're that person who did the video. And I was like, hey yo! That's so wild. I was not expecting him to remember that. But, so we kind of became friends. And okay, this is one of those stories that I have to keep, like, telling more. But, basically, if you are familiar with the concept of kinning, it was a group of people that kinned the characters from this, anime, and they were all like from the same canon. And chat, feel free to stop me and ask for clarification, because I realize that what I'm talking about is not a universal experience, and the vast majority of the people just have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. But basically, it was a cult of people who believed they were these fictional characters reincarnated, and that was a wild time. I'm not gonna get into the real gritty stuff, because there's a lot to that story. Maybe I can use that as a way to get you guys to go watch Vent and Kay's podcast. But basically, that story doesn't match the chill Animal Crossing vibes, so we don't have to get too into it. I think I've watched you for longer than 3 months. I think you have as well, Froggy. You've been here for a good while. I enjoy your singing. Oh, are you talking to Froggy? I did not... If I did know that Froggy sang, then I have forgotten. But very cool. I enjoy music. I did choir for fucking ever. I did it every year from 7th grade So that was when I was about 12? Yeah, I turned 12 in 7th grade. So from the time I was 12 up until basically until I was like 22. And the only reason I stopped then is because choir no longer fit on my college schedule, and then also COVID happened. Actually, I did it up until I was like about 23. But choir didn't fit on my college schedule anymore after that, and I also just didn't want to do choir in the middle of a pandemic because why did I think that that was not going to scare that fish away? That was a little brain moment. You don't even know what I sound like, too? Are you the random person outside my window, or is it the annoying teens? Froggy, the likelihood that Outweigh is somebody that you are referencing is very slim. I would assume. I would hope. Okay. These flowers are absolutely out of control. Is there anyone in the chat that plays Animal Crossing that wants flowers? Because I will open my gates for you guys to come get these, because I am tired of them. I'm so sick. So sick of these flowers. Okay. Oh, I got a few more of the wheat fields in between streams. And this is kind of what I'm thinking for the marsh. I feel like it needs more to it, but I'm not sure what that would be just yet. Probably a custom path. It is that time of year in Animal Crossing where almost all of the butterflies are out. And it is the best. I used to don't know where the game card is. That's fair. It's the only Switch game that I have a physical copy of so far. Hopefully that will change this summer, because I do really want to get the new Switch sports game, because it looks a lot of fun. But it's the only physical game that I have for the Switch, so I have not taken it out of my Switch since the day I got it. The only time my Animal Crossing game cartridge has not been in a Switch is when I bought the Switch that I have now, because I started on a different Switch. And then I upgraded. And that is the only time. The, like, 2 seconds it took to transfer it to the different system. You don't have to, it would just be funny. Sorry, not half. It's fair. Was born in a cradle of stone. Wait, is that the lyrics to the song that Outweigh asked for? I'm a little lost, not gonna lie. It's the lyrics? Very cool. Okay. Awesome. I don't think I'm gonna make those right now, but we should probably get these fossils assessed. Oh! I forgot I said we were gonna go visit Brewster. And I was gonna invite... I don't actually have Mr. Rossetti's amiibo card, but I do have his brother. And he usually comes with his brother, so we're gonna... I was talking about them earlier, and I would like to see them. But let's assess our fossils first. Assess the fossils, please. Perfect. There's all the lyrics. Yo, nice, Froggy. I don't know why, but it's so satisfying to look at chat and see the way that you capitalized every single word in the song lyrics. I don't know why, but it just makes my brain happy. Okay. Let's invite Dawn to the roost. And I will keep doing it. Amazing. Yes! Are you sure you'd like to contact this customer? Of course! Absolutely. I hope he brings a guest. Thank you for waiting. We've contacted Dawn. Perfect. Customer you contacted is bringing company along. Please wait inside for their arrival. I will do nothing less. Hello, Jelly. How are you? We just invited a couple of dudes over. Look, I'm only here because my brother made me. That's fair. Called me out here, and well, here I am. I love it. Oh, this is so perfect. Okay. Let's set up our little camera. That wasn't centered. Oh. Okay. Tripod mode. That is so funny. I love this. Okay. Let's go get coffee ourselves. 200 bells a cup? Don't mind if I do! I actually don't drink coffee IRL. But boy do I love coming to get digital Animal Crossing coffee poured to me by a pigeon every day. It's the best. Froggy, are you gonna roleplay torturing error in chat, or are you asking for where you guys were doing where you were writing up the roleplays earlier that you talked about in the Discord? Because I ask because I want to ask that you not do that in chat. That sounds intense. Okay, let's drink this coffee. Second option? Oh, cool. Not in chat? Got it. Thank you, guys. It's perfect, just as it is. Just the right amount of acidity and full-bodied flavor. I wouldn't add a single thing. I think, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. He asked me one time if I wanted pigeon milk in my coffee, and he hasn't asked since. So is he just putting pigeon milk in my coffee every single time I come in now? Like, is that what he does? Am I just always drinking pigeon milk? You know what? I'm gonna take that as a yes. I'm taking that as a yes. Oh, we love the pilks in chat. We love the pilks in chat. Oh, wow. Okay. Very nice. Okay. I've got lots of things to sell. We've got to empty our inventory. You know what would be a cool feature in Animal Crossing? Is if you could invite, like, your villagers to basically, like, go on museum dates with you, because I think that would be a lot of fun. Like, sometimes you can find random villagers in the museum, but, like, sometimes you want to go with a specific one. I was just thinking about that, because I was like, man, I haven't gone through my museum in a little while. It would be fun if I could go with, like, one of my villagers. Like, make it a thing. Let's see, do we have anything new in the shop? He reminds me of grilled bee. I can see that. Do you know you can bite off your fingers like carrots, but your brain stops you? I actually did know that, Froggy. I was thinking about that the other day, because I don't remember why, but I was, like, thinking about it. I was looking at my hands, I was like, I could totally bite through that if I wanted to. Oh. Oh, wait, these are all so nice. I actually like that color variant. I think the stylish jumpsuit is new. I haven't been, okay, granted, I have not been playing very often since the 2.0 update. Oh, I did not mean to wear that out. I have not played on my own island very often since the 2.0 update, but like, when I do get online, I've not been seeing, like, a lot of the new items, like clothing items. So I was a little, like, disappointed, but now I'm glad we're starting to see some new stuff. It only took us, like, what? November, December, January, February, March, April. Only took us, like, 6 months. Okay. What? Oh, that's like a modeling kit. Okay. Very cool. There's nothing in here that I need. Oh, wait, no, I needed to sell things. I forgot I was gonna do that. Oh. Okay. Should probably also take down all of the spring and Easter stuff and start kind of decorating for summer. I have one of those Animal Crossing islands that will never be finished because I keep changing it for the seasons. I know some people that, like, do Animal Crossing Islands, not to, like, play and enjoy themselves, but to basically have, like, a full experience for Dream Address stuff. They will time travel and keep their island set in one season so that they can decorate specifically for that, and it's great. I, however, don't like to play that way. No problem if anyone else does. I just don't like that. For myself. Life is pain, being both bi and ace. You know what, Jelly? Yeah. Yeah. I'm not bi, but there was a good couple of years where I thought I was. But I feel that. I've known forever. Well, not forever, but I've known for a very long while. Like, I've known since I was like 17 or 18 that I was ace. Then there was a couple of years. When was that? It was a couple of years in college where I thought I was also bi. But I came to the realization that I don't like men. So that cut out the bi stuff. PK to crime. The cult of Froglet Sphere says we take gender in knees. Not the knees! I like nobody and everybody at the same time. That's fair, Jelly. There's, like, different types of attraction. So, you can be ace, but then also, let's make this a fit, actually. You can be both. It's just attraction's different, I guess. I don't know if that hat is the vibe. I don't know what hat would be the vibe with this. We're gonna go with that. Fun fact, I spent almost the entirety of 2020 wearing this sunflower crown. I wore it all the time. And my hair was the green, like the teal color back then, and it was such a vibe. Be a crime boy. I mean, Ace is the best card in the deck. Ayo, that is true. That is very, very true. I never found attraction from looks or body parts, so yeah, that's fair. Pocket, do I edit? I suck at designing. Do you want to? Is there any part of you that's like, you know what would hit right now? Doing a nice edit. Because if so, then you should definitely edit. Yeah, this is a fit. One thing that I am really happy with myself with, so when I was playing New Leaf, I've known I was non-binary since I was like 18 or so. But like, for anyone who's not cis, sometimes there's like ebbs and flows in how comfortable you are in yourself. And when I was really into playing Animal Crossing New Leaf, I felt like I could not indulge in any fun outfit that wasn't like masculine, I guess. But in New Horizons, I have just decided to not care. And I've been vibing with every outfit under the sun, and it's great. And I wish I did that with New Leaf. I don't think the teddy bear... Actually, I don't think we need a bag. No bag is the vibe. This is a very simple outfit, but a fit nonetheless. My whole body says sleep, but my brain... Your brain what? Froggy, you're leaving us hanging. I think we can figure it out, though. For anyone new in chat, whenever they talk about Air, they're talking about a fictional character that they are role-playing about. Not a real person. I feel like that needs a little bit of clarification. Sometimes. My best friend! My bestie! The OG! Teddy has been here literally since day one. He was one of my starters. Coming in, kapow! Hey, yo! Felt like hanging out, so here I am. Perfect. Perfect. Where did he go? What are you doing? Oh, that's how I got the peach in my inventory earlier. It was also given to me. Perfect. He's just inspecting my furniture. Also, I apologize if the stream is lagging any. Like, on my end, it looks like it might potentially be. So I'm very glad we're not playing Minecraft or anything that requires an internet connection. I will let you guys know. My internet was struggling before I went live. And it was struggling so much that my laptop wouldn't even connect to the internet. So, I was honestly a little bit surprised that I was able to go live. Gotta run out to get food. I'll be back later. Thank you, Doc, for the lurk, and I hope you have a wonderful, dinner. Every day is long. Doesn't seem laggy on my end. Alright, perfect. Sometimes I look in the corner of OBS, and the little, like, green square. This doesn't make any sense to anyone who has not used OBS to stream, but, there's, like, this little green square. And if the internet's doing well, then the square is green. But sometimes it'll dip into like yellow and red, and that's when I know there might potentially be a problem. And I'm like, oh, well. One of my starters was Cherry, the emo red. I think it was a dog. Yeah, Cherry is a dog. I love her. I'm checking real quick to see if I have her amiibo. Hetty, you were going faster than I... Okay, I do not have her amiibo. I don't know why I thought I did. I like her, though. She's on... I think she's still currently living in my New Leaf town. Alright, go work out, Teddy. Have fun. I'm a vibe boy. We love to see it outweigh. Okay. As soon as I walked in my house, I had a really strong desire to be like, oh, this is what we need to do next. And I've already forgotten what that was. It was so crystal clear, too. What did I decide needed to be done? Ah, it did just change the hour. I remember what it was now. I thought it might be fun to do some Dream Suite stuff. Do you guys want to explore some Dream Suites? Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Ugh, not the traumatizing Shrek stuff. Alright, I'm putting my amiibos back on the shelf where they go. Okay, guys. My favorite thing about the Dream Suite is it's free in New Horizons. In New Leaf, you had to, like, pay for it. But it was fine. Should I get some sleep? Yeah, I want to sleep. You know what would be fun? I pan and sleep deprived since sleep. Froggy, lucky for you, we are currently sleeping. I'm gonna look up. Oh shit, okay. Ica Village Dream Address. Okay. So just a show of hands in the chat. How many people here played Animal Crossing New Leaf on the 3DS? And how many of you guys are familiar with the horror islands, or, well, villages, what they were back then, that were floating around on the internet? Because there's this one, it's the only one I've really been to that I really liked, called Ica Village, and they have made a New Horizons counterpart. And I've been wanting to visit this island for 2 years, and I just never have yet, but I think it would be fun. So that's what we're gonna do. I just looked up the dream address. How may I be of assistance? I want to dream. And I shall connect to the internet. Alright. Hopefully this works. Oh! I just remembered. I know we've done it on stream before, so it may not be fun for you guys, but some anime conventions also have Animal Crossing islands, so I thought that would also be fun. Alright. Search my dream address, actually. Okay. 11827 oh. 71. Hello. 79. 4326. Yo, sounds sick. Is that to the anime convention islands? Should I cosplay Fim Rombu when I get stuff? Yes. I am always down for cosplaying. Whatever you want to do. Also, Ronbu's a really fun design to play with and do, like, cosplays for. The anime thing? Awesome! I don't know if any of you guys were here last time we did it. I know Pinky was, but I think Pinky is just chilling tonight. We're gonna visit Aika Village. It is supposed to be spooky. So, that'll be fun. But then the anime convention ones are not supposed to be spooky. They're just an Animal Crossing recreation of the conventions itself. I'll see if I can find some more, not just like the ones that we've done before. But we will do the ones that I've done before because I'm literally going to that said convention IRL in like a few weeks. I think it's so cool. And it feels like kind of illegal, but in a fun way, to do dream addresses for other people's islands, because it's like going to their house and they're not home is what it feels like. Like, their character is walking around, but it's not the same, because it's just AI. We're now in a deep slumber. LPK, Bad Boy Halo. We'd love to see it. I could send screenshots of what I'm going to be wearing for it. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I did make a cosplay channel in the Discord for us to share all sorts of cosplay related stuff. So if you want to throw that there, that would be very fun. Are you on the Discord? The Discord? Let's see if my commands are working. There we go. If anyone is not in the Discord and would like to be in it, the link is in chat now. I already look gay, so fair enough. Absolutely fair. I was thinking about that today, because I definitely don't look obviously queer when I'm at work. But I was thinking about it. I saw a TikTok last night where this guy was talking about how... So, a lot of people have been complaining that straight people are dressing like gay people now. And this one person pointed out that straight people fashion is what gay people fashion was 5 years prior. And gay people fashion is like straight people fashion 20 years prior. An astronaut is staring at me having this conversation with you guys now. What does that even mean? So, basically, I don't know if you guys have noticed, I find it a lot easier to notice just with people, like, making jokes about certain, like, stereotypes. But, basically, like, there are certain things that, for example, like, I don't... This might be showing my age a little bit, but you guys know the joke, like, oh, bisexuals cuff their jeans? It's like stuff like that. So it's little, I guess, indicators that people do in their, how they style themselves to let other people that are in the know that they are also a little bit, you know, a little bit gay. And then after a little while, it becomes trendy, and straight people do it too. And then it's like, why are you guys doing that? Is how people feel. Lesbian astronaut. They're back. It has been several years. Well, not several, but it's been like a good 3 or 4 years since I've had a Japanese class. I need to study. Not live on stream. Oh, we got the dinosaurs out. Oh. I did not realize that this person was just having the neck on repeat. I was like, damn. What fossil is this? That's actually kind of funny. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? Is there... Hello? Why does everyone have mail? Okay. Maybe we are supposed to go this way. I'll sit back now. I don't know why I was still so close to the mic. I've heard that before. Yeah. I had not heard the, like, someone break it down like that before. So I thought that was kind of interesting, to be honest. Okay. I love that there's just skeletal remains in Animal Crossing. Fun, quirky stuff. Yeah, none of us can spell in chat. Okay, so a little bit of background. This island, the New Leaf version of this island, most of the story was told through the houses because there was a lot less decor you could do on the island. So the spookiness might also just be in the houses as well. I'm not really sure. What are you trying to say? That's a lot of letters in chat. I don't think they say a damn thing. Be honest with you guys. What is this? I need this so I can put... I want to put turtles and stuff inside these little... Oh, that is hilarious. He looks so big. I love that. Is that just an extended key smash in the chat now? What's going on, guys? It looks like when my friends are laughing at a funny joke. Now that just looks like code jelly. This isn't funny, but it's low-key kind of funny. No! They're saying that the frog models are supposed to be these villagers. What? That is not funny. Just keyboard spam. Yeah, we're having fun with the keyboard spam in chat, I can tell. Alright, so I think this house is supposed to just be a lab. That's all this house is a lab. Very cool. What song is this? What song is this? Huh, okay. Very cool. You know, one of these days, I am going to figure out how to use an emulator, and we are going to stream the older Animal Crossing games. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but one of these days I'm gonna do it. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Alright. I don't know what I expected. Okay. There's a lot going on here. This is kind of cool, actually. I like this. That's cool. Nice color-coded. I do not like all the running mixers outside of people's houses. What is this? Why did it just get faster? Okay. Alright. How do I go places? Frog Village rank D. No! A noisy village rank B. Yep, okay. A nice SOS. Another astronaut. Is this supposed to be a prison? I think that's supposed to be like a prison. How am I supposed to get up to the noisy village? What is this? Ladder? Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I don't know what's going on in chat anymore, guys. This is my favorite KK Slider original. Nothing slaps harder than a good KK Hypno. Yo, these U's that they're making is actually kind of cool. That looks so sick. There's lots of really cool creative stuff going on this island. It doesn't make any sense, but I think it looks super dope. You want me to send you a translator? I think I would maybe prefer if we spoke in a language that the rest of us could understand. What is this custom path? It's looking a little bit like Inosuke from Demon Slayer. I don't know why I almost said JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I was about to hit you guys with it. It looks like this Demon Slayer character from a completely different anime. This is Aika's house. I remember this house from New Leaf. Alright, how am I supposed to navigate the place again? Ah. Well. I remember this from New Leaf as well. Of course, it wasn't exactly like this because we had different items and capabilities. Like all of the little, like, drawings that are popping up. That didn't happen in New Leaf. It is very cool seeing how people use the decor to tell a story instead of just decorating to decorate. I think that's cool. I definitely do not play Animal Crossing that way, but I think it'd be fun if we tried. I sort of did when I was making the Dream SMP inspired island, but not a whole lot. Alright. Very yellow room. How are you guys tonight? I hope you guys are all doing well still. I kind of forgot what the story of Ica Village is. Otherwise I would be telling it to you guys. But I think the gist of it... I did not know those clocks were that big. Jeez. Okay. The gist of it is this red doll, I think, is supposed to signify, like, the main character. Which I think is Aika. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But I think it's a story about child neglect. Oh, there was an upstairs and a downstairs. I need to go back inside. I want sleep. Froggy, I hope you're able to get some rest. I know it sucks not being able to get rest. I didn't like that she followed me to the door. I don't like that. We're gonna get murdered. Alright, let's go check out the upstairs and the downstairs. Ah! I don't know if she murdered her family or not. She might have, actually. Wait a second. Y'all bear with me for a second. I am gonna look up and see. Animal Crossing Ica Village explained. Thank you. Alright, guys. I am going to read to you. Okay. Alright, to the uninitiated, here is a brief history of the origins of Ica Island, its return to New Horizons, and how players can visit this truly unique and mysterious village. Alright. Perfect. Okay, Ica Island is a village created by a player named Gardaku via the Dream Suite feature in Animal Crossing New Leaf that allowed players to create and visit... Okay, we don't need to talk about that. Ica Village is designed in a linear fashion so that players would experience and understand its story the way Garaku intended. Upon reaching the island, players will wake up in a dolly furniture item, which plays a key role in the overall story of Ica Island. Throughout the village, players will be able to explore houses that are all designed in unique ways. Of course, these houses tell the story of what transpired on the island via the arrangement of furniture and items, with each representing a character in Ica Village's story. While exploring the town, players will encounter Ica herself, who is wearing a red hat and clothes. Now, the exact story of Ica Island was designed to be interpreted by the player. However, several players, and even those who claim to know the creator, have told the story of Ica Island in forums, creepypasta, damn, and videos posted on YouTube. Alright. Here is the most popular interpretation of Ica Island. Note, this particular story of Ica Island comes from a creepypasta, and as such, some readers may find the content matter disturbing. Please turn back now if this may bother you. Alright. The island story revolves around a young girl named Ica. I would show you, but she is currently colored off of this painting. Who lives with her parents. Unfortunately for Ica, her parents would often fight, and Ica was scared of that their relationship would deteriorate further. One day, Ica's mother gave her a doll that looked as if it was made out of Ica's image. That's this doll right here, guys. Here we go. Ica loved the doll so much, but it grew jealous of the parents given that Ica gave them more attention than the doll. Sometimes the doll would speak to Ica, but only she can understand what the doll is saying. One day... Disgusting! Thank you, Outway, for that. One day, the doll, out of extreme jealousy, slaughtered Ica's parents. Of course, this made Ica sad, but the doll knew that she would move on from the tragic deaths of her parents, given that she has no one else left in the world. That doesn't, like... That doesn't make any sense. If she has no one left, wouldn't it make it harder for her to move on? Anyway, beside the point. Eventually, the doll took over Ica, and Ica had soon forgotten about what the doll did to her parents. Apart from the tragic and horrific backstory, the island itself represents several events that happened throughout Ica's life. One of the rooms represented Ica trying to run away from her troubled past, while another symbolized how the doll was able to speak to Ica. This particular room has an eerie sound that only gets louder as the player gets closer to it. On the island's beach, players will find a pair of red shoes, which suggests that Ica herself may have attempted to, commit unalive, but the doll prevented her from doing so. Despite its creepy story, which has definitely subverted the whole wholesome and relaxing atmosphere of Animal Crossing New Leaf, players are still drawn to visit the island to witness Ica's story for themselves. Alright. So, that is the gist of it. Now it goes into the differences between New Leaf and New Horizons, but that's not important. Alright, let's go see what the basement has to offer. Scary, spoopy, yes. I remember when I first found out about this, I was So when I first got very into Animal Crossing, I spent a lot of my time watching Animal Crossing YouTube. People making videos that were like facts about the series and stuff like that. And in my recommended, one day, I see visiting Ica Village, a horror town, Animal Crossing New Leaf, and I was like, hey yo, a horror what? Is this a thing that people do? Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, the vast majority of the Animal Crossing community is very much cottagecore, not spoopy vibes. So I was very surprised. Because at this point, I had been on Animal Crossing Tumblr for a good bit. And they were very similar. So shocked to say the least, I clicked on the video and then I was like, yo, this is kind of cool. So I visited it myself and it was fun. It was a fun experience. I already forgot all the story. No worries, Shelly. Technically, that's not like the official story, it's just the most popular explanation. It's one of those open-ended things that you're supposed to go through it and try to figure it out yourself, and so people come to different explanations. It looks like Sans with a hat, exhale Sans, but BB. Well, this can only mean one thing. Rest in pieces, I guess. Damn, okay. Alright. I guess the father will be in the other room? Maybe? What? What is this house? Froggy? I don't really know. Alright. This might be the house that's like, hey yo, the doll killed the parents, or something like that. Either way, somebody's dead. There's the doll. There she is. Also, what is Zipper T Bunny doing back here? Hello? That's so funny. I love the use of the umbrella back here to make it look like there's a crate there. I love that so much. That is so creative. Cool, cool, super cool. Yeah. After this village, we'll visit some, like, ones that are, like, actually fun and not just spooky. We'll go to some fun ones. Oh shit, a lot of people are dead. Hey, yo. What the heck? I mean, that's cool, I guess. Alright, let's go see what's in the basement. A normal one? Yeah, we'll go visit something cool. Something that's, like, cool that everyone is gonna find fun and not, like, something spooky. I think this house is just a graveyard. That's what I'm getting right now. Okay. We are done hanging out in the morgue. Not the basement. Well, sir, you are in my way. I think this house up here is the last one? It is not. I am getting kind of bored though, so it'll be the last one we visit. Extel Sands, my boy! You see, in New Leaf, you were only allowed to have 4 villagers on your island. Or, like, 4 player characters on your island. So, A lot of these extra houses were not a thing. Rancid. This house is rancid. Jeez. The guy on the path. That's fair. Well, this is a morbid room, if I do say so myself. They also scary. Yeah, this is definitely the last one, and then we will leave this island and go hang out somewhere else. Oh, that room is blocked. This is basically the same house that we went to earlier. We might be doing this out of order now that I think about it. Hello? What is this? Okay. I do like their use of the skeletons. I think that looks really cool. Okay. Well, I was trying to go up the stairs. This is what happens when it's dark. Are y'all gonna reprogram error? Speaking of reprogramming, I don't know if we've talked about this a whole lot on stream before, but back in the day, was really into Steven Universe. Very into Steven Universe. But anyway, I don't know if you guys watched Steven Universe as it was coming out, but I sure did. But I didn't get to watch the sequel series, like the epilogue series that wrapped it all up, the Steven Universe Future. But I finally started it yesterday. Actually, shut up right now. You guys hear that? That, like, humming that is getting higher pitched? I did not know this was in the... It's from this item here, which is like a theremin, I think is what it's called. I love it so much. I did not know it was in New Horizons. Anyway, did not mean to so rudely interrupt myself. But I've been watching the prequel series, or the epilogue series for Steven Universe, and I've been vibing. Probably gonna finish it tonight after stream. The great thing about Steven Universe is every episode is 11 minutes long, so I can sit down and crank out so many episodes in the span of like a couple of hours. I don't like this room. I don't like the spider crabs. Alright, let's leave. Are we role-playing in chat again, guys? I'm just a little curious. Because all of a sudden we're talking about sacrificing. Oh, I definitely see it now. This little path does kind of look like Sans in a hoodie. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Alright, let's go home. Let's go home. I like that this astronaut just looks like he's playing the game. How many houses are on this island? There's so much going on. I did not know you could have that many. Bro, I just want to leave. How am I supposed to... Oh, there we go. I thought we were stuck. Alright. Let's go do something fun. Alright, let's wake up. Matching the shrill tones of an old alarm clock. Okay. I am pretty sure that if I use the Nintendo Online app, I can see, like, the last X amount of, dream addresses I visited. And I haven't visited that many. So, hopefully, I can find what I'm looking for pretty easily. I love the music in Animal Crossing. I don't know if that feels, out of unrelated. Hello! Hello, K-Pen Raiders! And Mint! Yo! I looked away from my screen for like a second, and I don't have my desktop audio on, so I did not even hear it. But hello, guys! Welcome! How are you? Did you guys, was it a test server Tuesday? How did your stream go? Welcome in, guys! I was not expecting to look up and see that in chat. Did my alerts work? I don't know if my alerts worked, actually. They may not have come through. Okay, wait. I don't know if they work. Did they work? Does this sound like a... Wait, what? How'd you know it was test server Tuesday? It was just a guess. It is Tuesday. And you guys, I assume, were streaming together. But how did your streams go? What did you guys... Was it, another... It's not capture the map. Create the monument thing? Or was it something else? I don't know why I always want to say capture the map. We are just vibing in Animal Crossing. Right now we are doing dream addresses. I think we are about to... Let's see... Under recent dreams, got one for Momocon, which is, I think, the one we were gonna do next. CTM map was good, a little hard today. That's fair. I feel like every time I watch you guys play that, they're just very difficult maps. Complete the monument? Nice, nice. Did you guys finish it today? Okay. Chat decided we wanted to go to an anime convention via Animal Crossing, so that's what we will do. This is, okay, I've only been to 3 conventions my entire life, like 3 different conventions. And as far as I'm aware, Momocon is the only one I've been to that has an Animal Crossing island. So we can look up more. But this will be the only one where I'm like, oh, this is this, and this is this, and I know exactly where this is. I know last time we did this on stream, I gave, like, a whole rundown. Honestly, now that I think about it, I think last time we did this on stream was, like, right before I went to AWA, back in October. So, it makes absolute sense that we are doing this again pretty close to the next convention I go to, because it's all I can think about all the time. Okay. I want to clarify, Jelly, when you guys talk about error, that is, that's not an Undertale character, but it's from an AU. Is it like a fan-made character? I remember you guys explained it before, but I want to make sure I'm remembering it correctly. Just because I do be a little lost sometimes. Because I do know there are some Undertale characters that I technically have never met in the game. Like Gaster, I think. Let me look this up real quick, guys. I get Deltarune characters and Undertale stuff confused. So I have not finished, Deltarune at all. Yeah, Gaster is who I'm thinking of. I have never met him in the game. I don't know if he's like a Easter egg character or a character you actually do see in the game. Era is a fan character. Perfect. Alright. That's what I was like, I'm pretty sure it was, but I wasn't 100%, so I wanted to make sure. So like, I know it's Undertale, but I don't think it's another Gaster situation. Okay, Gaster is 100% canon. Yeah, I knew he was, because I remember a few months after the game hype had died down, I started seeing people on Tumblr talk about Gaster, and I'm like, who is this? What is this? I may not have finished the game, but I played it. I played a lot of the game, and I've never met this man in my life. Pulling out some hidden lore, oop for the voices. Ah, sounds fun. Alright, guys. Wait a second. Don't laugh at me, I think this is fun. Okay. I'm gonna go grab one of my badges. Okay. Oh, I just grabbed the whole collection. Oh, thank you, Vent! I also forgot I made you a moderator, so when I sat back down, it's like, its Ventality has banned someone. I'm like, hey, yo! Amazing! But thank you. We've been getting bots again. Like, there for a while, there was no bots. And now I feel like every time I stream, we get at least one bot coming in the chat. Okay. Jeez, why are these all tangled up? Oh, why... Okay. You know, this is why my family thinks I have a hoarding problem. Like, I don't have that many badges, but I should be safe to show you the badges because these are for weekends that have already passed. I'm so sorry to anybody who has sat through me doing this before. I cannot remember if I've done this on stream before, but I wouldn't put it past me. So I realized it doesn't show for y'all. Yeah, I think it only shows in, like, I don't know if other mods can see when a mod does something like that, but I want to take you guys through my badge collection. It's not with my badges, but I also have, like, my college graduation tassel and my lanyard and first time being at Disney World button, on the other side of my closet door, like it's a convention badge stash. But do you guys want to walk through memory lane with me? And again, I apologize if y'all have sat through this before. This is the neurodivergency. I don't know what to tell y'all about it, other than that. But I just think these badges are pretty. Wait. You can kind of see the reflection. But I've been going to cons since 2016. Jeez, that's wild. But the convention that we are about to go visit in Animal Crossing is this one. And my favorite thing about my con badges is each of the two conventions have, like, this character. Well, it's not the same character, but they all have their own character that they, like, theme and put on the badges. I think that's so cool. And, like, I'm sure I showed it on stream when we streamed at the con. But, I've been to AWA 4 times. That's crazy. These are the most recent, too. So in 2019, a little bit of background information, it was the first time that Anime Week in Atlanta was being held, like, on Halloween weekend. So they gave her a little, wait, I think you guys can see that. They gave her a little Halloween outfit. And then this past year, the COVID con, they gave her a little, like, nurse outfit. And if you guys have seen the convention vlog, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But, they had, like, this giant vinyl sticker on the floor of the mascot wearing a nurse's outfit, and, like, on each sock was labeled with one of the different vaccines, and it was like, it was funny, but, like, I don't know, it was interesting. Okay, enough about that. Let's get back to the game. We've got our badges now, so we can be let in. Again, I'm sorry if you guys have had to sit through that before. And I can 100% guarantee it probably will not be the last time I ever do that. We'll probably have this exact same conversation, like, next year or something. After enough time has passed that I have forgotten doing it. After I've been streaming for like several years, if it even takes that long, there'll be like certain stories I tell or certain things I do that I'm pretty sure you'll be able to make like a compilation. It's like the top 10 times Mel has done this exact same thing on stream over and over and over again. I love it though. It's fun. It's a vibe. Y'all are not here for a cohesive person. So, alright. Let's go. You are now in a deep slumber, dreaming peacefully of an island named Momocon. When you wish to awaken from this dream, you need only lie down in this bed. I will take care of the rest. And with that, may your dream of Momocon be a sweet one. You know, if I was smart, I would have gotten into a costume before we came out here. Okay. I'm gonna take y'all out to the start because they made this island before dream addresses were a thing in New Horizons, so it's intended to be like, this is the entrance, this is the beginning. Welcome to the convention, guys. This is what I'm gonna be doing in like 22 days or so. You know, I've become aware of the fact that I'm neurodivergent over the last couple of years, and being aware of that makes me very, very aware of certain things that I do, that it's like, a neurotypical person would not be doing this. This is one of them. This is one of them. Okay. Okay. Alright, this is what I'm gonna be doing in a couple of weeks. 3 weeks? Wait a damn minute. Sorry, guys. I just realized that it is no longer a whole month away. Like, I've been having a countdown on Instagram. But, like, seeing 22 days feels a lot different than realizing that it is only 1, 2, 3 weeks away, basically. Well, it's a good thing I quit my job, because otherwise I don't think I would be able to get all my costumes done in time. Sorry, I forgot they were shooting stars on this. Hey, yo! I know since we're in a dream, we're not actually going to get anything from it, but anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing in 3 weeks. I'm going to get up there Thursday morning, go to... Not pictured as the career fair. I have no idea where that... I need to find out where that is. Oh, okay. Alright. We gotta come through here. Why am I programmed by this game to wish on all the stars? Whitney! Pleasure to meet you in such a dreamy place. Hope you make some wonderful memories while you're here. Absolutely. More importantly, I hope you're able to remember those memories when you wake up. Very cute. Momo from MHA? No. Unfortunately not. This convention has been around for a long time prior to the beautiful, beautiful, amazing, super cool Momo from My Hero Academia. I don't know why I hyped, like, she deserves the hype, but I don't know why I hyped her up like that. She's not even my favorite character. It just felt correct. Anyway, let's get our badge. This is registration. Usually, like, these two right here will be pre-registration, and, like, these two will be, the people who still need to buy a badge. They'll come over here. And it's a whole thing, but it's fun. Who's your favorite? So, for My Hero Academia, my favorite character... Yeah, my favorite character is Aoyama. That's my favorite student. I love him so much. He's just a fun guy. Like, he's just a cool person. And then my other favorite character is Gentleman. The villain that wants to be a social media influencer. Gentle Criminal. I always think his name is Gentleman, not just Gentle Criminal. Gentle. I love him so much. He, like, the whole concept of him is just such a vibe. Like, it's so fucking funny to me. In my head, okay, so I have never watched the Batman. I've never seen a Batman movie. I don't know a whole lot about Batman other than, like, the stuff that everybody knows. I know nothing about the Riddler. But from what I've seen on TikTok, the new Batman movie, based on, like, the jokes people have been making, I always think that the Riddler is basically Gentle Criminal, but malicious. With, like, because I know he's not a Twitch streamer, but he has, like, a social media following type thing. I don't really understand, because I haven't watched it, so I don't have the full context. I only have a little bit of, joke. Gentle Criminal was great. He was! Also, hello, Gizmo. Gentle Criminal is amazing. That's my other favorite My Hero Academia character. My favorite female student, is Sue, though, the frog girl. I think she's great. I love her a lot. Fun fact, the area that this is supposed to be, there's, like, lots... So, before they moved buildings, which Momocon has moved... Okay. I realize I'm going to, halfway explain things to people who have no idea what the building layout is for this area. So let me step it back a bit. Wait, the guy from Twilight is playing Batman, so I refuse to watch it. I literally don't give a shit about actors. Like, Robert Pattinson seems like a chill actor. I think it's absolutely hilarious. He just impulsively lies in interviews all the time. I think that is so funny. I don't know anything about him. I do know that a lot of people who were in the Twilight movie did not like being in the movie. So I'll cut him a little bit of slack. Maybe it's like a Riverdale situation. But I literally do not care. I do think it was funny that Robert Pattinson supposedly said he would do porn if the Batman movie did not do well. And all these people, like, on social media that were kind of thirsty for this man, they were like, y'all, gotta let the movie flop. Sorry, can't go see it. And then when it did well, those same people were like, how could you do this to me? Like, as a joke, because they obviously went to go see the movie. But I just thought it was funny. Just some people are meant for some roles. That's fair, that's fair. Anyway, so, I feel like I'm going on a tangent here. But you know what? The way I play video games, you guys are not here for the games per se. You guys are just here to hang out with me, so that's fine. So, and he's not meant to play someone like Batman. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know. I've literally only ever seen that man in Twilight and his Harry Potter role. So I don't have enough of a, what am I thinking here? I don't have enough of a sample of his acting ability to say one way or the other. But, I mean, if that's your opinion, that's your opinion. That's cool. I just have only ever seen him in 2 roles. I don't know anything about this man. I don't know what he's capable of. Alright. I promise this is related. But have you guys seen the Venom movie? The one that came out a couple of years ago or so? But like the Marvel Venom movie? I thought it was a cool movie. Anyway, I don't know if you guys would remember because it was like a very small part of the movie. I remember it very well because I'm about to explain. But basically, alright, I'm gonna try to look this up for you. So there was a scene. I don't want the film locations. I already know where it was located. Alright, so there was a scene in the Venom movie where this, I believe it was a Vietnamese lady. I don't remember right offhand, but it was this lady who went to the airport and maybe we'll have to look up filming locations. So they went to the airport and I instantly knew where they were because this was before they changed the carpet to the blue carpet that's in this building now. But I would recognize that ugly-ass carpet, and and ugly walls. Like, they have these, the building has these, like, rigid walls. And I cannot find a picture of it. I don't know what specifically to Google. Oh. Wait. You guys cannot even see. There we go. So this is buildings. Okay, so the way this building is laid out, it's all connected as one physical structure, but it's separated as like building A, building B, and building C. This one's in I think this is building C. But basically, wait. I want to show you guys the inside so you can see the really ugly wall I'm trying to talk about. Okay. Wait. If we go back to the Venom airport scene, this might have been it, but you guys, I don't know if, okay. You guys, can you see my mouse? You can, okay. You see this wall back here? It's like really rigid. Open, I just want to open the image, my guy. Open image in a new tab. Oh, yeah. This wall right here says, oh, on the other picture it said building C. Perfect. I wasn't reading, I was looking at the columns. This wall right here, I think it's so ugly, and not seen very well in this image is the ugly red carpet. But the lady came off the escalator, and I would bet my life on the that's a very ugly wall. I don't know what it is about convention centers, but everywhere I've ever seen that hosts an anime convention, ugly as hell. They have the ugliest walls and the ugliest carpet ever known to man. But as soon as we saw this, I was like, I know exactly where that is. That's in Building A by the escalators. Like, I have been here. I have spent, not a lot of time, but I have spent some time in this exact area. I know exactly where that was. So that stuck out to me a lot more than it probably should have. Anyway, Building A, I don't know why I went on this tangent, but Building A is where the convention used to be held, where the Venom airport scene took place. All of this to say, I met a really pretty Rohan cosplayer in this area one year at the con. I'm so sorry, that was a really roundabout story. I told like 3 different stories before I got back to the one I started telling initially. Anyway. Oh, another thing. I've realized this, and I told it to Haley and Emerald, which are my friends that I go to anime conventions with. But this particular convention, I've only been... Why? I've only been twice so far. I don't know why I said that like I had no idea. The badges are literally in front of my fucking face. We come here for the talks, not the gameplay? Absolutely. If you guys were here for the gameplay, I would have 0 followers. Maybe 2. Sometimes I do cool things in games, but very rarely. So, basically, every time I've been to Momocon, I have never been to this convention without changing up my employment status. Let's see, 2017? It's always a month prior to the con, too. It's never, like, it's like clockwork. In 2017, a month before Momocon, I got a new job. It was my second... My employment history's been a little bit rocky. My first ever job was a party princess, where I basically would be like a Disney character, like at the parks, but for children's birthday parties. I did 1 volunteer event and 3 paid events, and then they never called me back out again. It was like a locally run thing, and the lady had people that she preferred, which was fine. Totally fine. So that was my first ever job. I don't always count it as a job because I'm a little unclear if it was or not. I got paid under the table, didn't have to pay taxes, it was great. for legal reasons. That was a joke. And then the summer after that, I had like a cleaning job at my university. That was like a summer thing. But anyway, the next year, a month before this convention, I got a job at a bowling alley. The year after that, 2018, a month before the convention, I quit my job at the bowling alley. Fast forward a few years, because I haven't been to Momocon since 2018. Partially because of the pandemic. But anyway, fast forward. Momocon, 2022. I quit my job a month prior to the con. So, like I told my friends, I'm very excited to see what career-changing decision I decide to make a month before Momocon next year. Because so far, I have not been to this con without quitting or getting a new job right before. I don't know, I thought that was funny. I don't know if anyone else will find that funny. My friend said it was a very cursed fact. Anyway. The room that this is supposed to represent is a large panel room that is honestly in a different spot than this. But I sat in this room and cried at a Steven Universe panel. It had all the voice actors. It was very cool. I filmed like the whole thing and chopped it up and put it in a vlog, but I probably still have all of that footage. I'm so sorry again. I need to see if I actually still have all of that footage. Yep. If I wasn't sure before, I'm definitely sure after this stream that we are not typical. Hello? Where is this? Where would this be? Oh, con vlogs, obviously. Nope, that's the fully edited thing. Okay. Okay. I don't know where it is. It may not actually be on this hard drive. It may be somewhere else. But I recorded the whole thing and it was great. I cried because Steven Universe always makes you cry. Anyway. I'd cosplay as Ink or Dream Sans AU. Oh, that'd be cool. Hello, Soichi! How are you? I hope you are having a good day. We are mostly just vibing in Animal Crossing. Right now, I am visiting the dream address of an island that was made by a convention, an anime convention, and it's like mimicking the convention floor. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just vibing and I'm going on like 10 million tangents. We're having fun. Maybe you will become famous. Froggy, that's the dream. But I cannot guarantee it. The dealer's room. I waste so much money in this room. Okay. And we've got another... Oh, the tabletop gaming area. I've never tabletop gamed at this con. Oh, I heard that and thought it sounded like a snowflake and I was very confused. It looks so neat. I was in the last Undertale stream. Yeah, I remember you. We have not played Undertale since. I'm just not emotionally ready for that kind of stress right now. I think this is where they had... Yeah, they were doing like item giveaways. Back when they was still playing. Oh wait, there's still so much more below here. How am I not supposed to get there? I'm a little confused. Oh, I don't think that's supposed to be accessible. Okay, that's fine. Ah, here we go. There's more of the con. It's so funny because like on the island it looks like there's not a lot to it and there's like nothing to do. But it's cool. It's cool. I'm very excited. This is one of my like... I don't know if it's one of my favorites because I've only been to like 3 and I I know what my least favorite is. One that I'll probably never pay to go back to. Not that it was like poorly run or anything, it was just new and it wasn't... It was like a Comic-Con, like a local one. And so we went to it, like just to try it out. And like it was fun. But I prefer the other 2 cons that I've been to. I don't know why I'm telling you guys that, like you personally are the runners of the convention that I'm saying I don't like. And I'm afraid of hurting your feelings. I don't know why I thought that was funny. You know, we didn't realistically do this. Realistically, you would probably, depending on when you got there, spend anywhere from like 20 minutes to an hour or 2 in this line. Maybe when we were telling all of our tangents and stories, we should have just been standing in line. My pronouns are she, her. Thank you for asking. Oh, wait. Oh, Jelly asked. Okay, cool. I don't remember what it is. My friend Melanie uses it. But there is a Twitch extension type thing that lets you do pronouns. Like attached to your username type of thing. I don't know if it ever shows up on, in the chat, like, for you, but I see it on her streams. It'll show up in her chat bubble that she's got on her stream. It is very cool. I love it. I don't know how to get it to work. She mentioned it to her stream when I was still on my laptop, and my laptop, for those who are new here, I did spend the first half. I spent the good first while of my streaming adventure streaming from a MacBook. And I was using the Safari browser because it was just easier to use the default browser than to get a new one because unlike Internet Explorer, it actually worked. So because I was using Safari, I couldn't like actually use the Better Twitch TV and stuff like that. So I put in my pronouns, but then I could not actually use the extension. I probably could now, though. I would look into that. You know, I'm gonna write that down. I want to do that before my next stream, which will be in a couple weeks or so. Maybe. I may not actually get it done before my next stream, because... So, I've mentioned before... No, well, okay. I've mentioned before that I am going to be spending a week at my parents'. Did I mention that? I don't know if I did or not. Basically, in a couple of days, I'm going to my parents to visit, and I'm going to stay for like a week. And while I'm there, I will not be with my PC. So if I do stream, it'll be from the MacBook. I'm thinking I will probably not stream that whole time I'm gone, but if I do, it might be a cosplay crafting stream with Haley. I'll have to talk to her about it and see if she's comfortable doing that, and figure out if I'm comfortable doing that, because my crafting process is sloppy and messy, and I'm very much not knowing what I'm doing, and just hoping for the best. But that's what I was thinking about doing. But I'm not gonna promise it yet. I will let you guys know. I will keep you guys posted. If I don't do that, then I'll definitely share progress pictures in the Discord. So that's that whole spiel. Alright, we can leave. Or we could just hang out. I don't know. Let's go hang out on my island, actually. Welcome back, Doc! You've missed the Spooky Island and the Anime Convention Island. But maybe that's a good thing, because you missed me going through all of my con badges, and I already told chat, I will probably forget I've done this and do it again in a few months. But welcome back. We were just having fun, and like, I know I'm neurodivergent, but I just had a real big revelation. Perfect, I will scroll back to see all the badges. I can show them to you now. I don't have that many? Hang on, I forgot how OBS worked for a second. I don't have that many. I have this wristlet from Atlanta Comic-Con, July 12th through the 14th, 2019. Fun fact, I don't think I've told you guys this, but when the guy put it on me, So it can fit like this. You're not supposed to be able to take it off. I was supposed to have cut this off. But this was a couple years ago. I look a lot older now than I did then. Not that I looked like a child per se, but I didn't look like a grown adult in 2019. So when the person put this on me, he left like a lot of wiggle room and got very stern with me, and it was like, do not mess with this and adjust it, because if it gets too tight and you have to cut it off, you're gonna have to buy a new pass. We're not just gonna give you a new one. Like, you're stuck with whatever you do to it. So I think he left wiggle room thinking I was gonna play with it. So anyway, I was able to slip it off my hand every night, and I didn't have to spend the whole weekend wearing this lanyard, which was great. Because, like, it's a nice lanyard, and I didn't want it to get gross. I kept saying lanyard. It's a wristband. Okay, guys. We're going through this again. You know, when I said I was going to do this again, I didn't realize the save stream, but I'm always excited to show off my con badges. So, we've got these two. This one was my first ever convention, ever. This is where it all began. A true addiction started here. Actually, this is not the correct order. So we've got Anime Weekend Atlanta 2016. Does it say the dates anywhere on it? This was in September. It does not say the dates. But it was a 4-day pass. That's how you know I'm legit. And then the next one I went to was Momocon 2017. And I remember I posted a picture of it because this was I got the mail-in option for this year. And I posted a picture of it when it got to my house, like a week before the convention. And one of my mutuals, who was also like a cosplayer in the area, was like, hey, bestie, don't do that because people can take this code here and steal your badge. And I was like, oh, that's not good. So I deleted it, and I never post badges again until after the con, or during. I did show you. Well, to be fair, the AWA badges don't have the code on the front. It uses a QR code on the back. Yeah, they always have QR codes on the back, so their process is different. I did show you guys my badge at AWA when we streamed. And then this was the next one, AWA of the same year. This was the last AWA that happened in September. She's got a little pirate theme. I love it. Thank you. Honestly, conventions, I've got special brain rot for them. That was 2017. Oh no, there's another Momocon badge. Did I drop? I did. The next convention I went to was Momocon 2018. Another code there. If this was, 4? If this was 4 years ago, you guys could steal my badge. But I do not have my badge for this year yet because I didn't get a mail-in option. Because, I just didn't want to. I enjoy standing in line, and my friends don't do mail-in either, so I want to stand in line with them. And I do know, the first year I went to Momocon and did the mail-in, I ended up still standing in line with my friend while she got her badge, so that's the kind of person I am. Fun fact, when I was in middle school, and I would bring my lunch, but all of my friends were buying their lunch, I would stand in line with them, not being able to eat, while I stood in line for like 20 minutes. 20 minutes out of our 30-minute lunch period. Just hanging out with my friends. Jeez. Alright, the next convention I went to was actually this one, but I already showed you guys this. But then later that year, the Halloween convention for AWA. She's a pretty witch lady. I love this. Okay. And then the next convention I was able to go to was the one that was this past year. Little COVID fighter here. It's also funny. There is like a list of rules on the back. I don't know if I can show you guys this, but there are rules on the back of the badges. I want to see if there's one that's like easier to read because this is all grouped together. But basically, They have, like... So for people who are not involved in, like, convention spaces, there is a problem with people not bathing and there being a lot of, like, body odor at conventions. But it's listed in the rules, not once, but twice, that all attendees must take showers. And it's on the back of some badges. It may not actually be on the back of mine, but, because there's different badges. So you have, like, the full weekend badge, which is what I always get, because I go every day, because I'm literally insane. And then there's individual badges for, like, each individual day. And then there's, like, staff badges, volunteer badges, panelist badges, and guest badges. And then there are also, I don't know if they still do these anymore, but you used to be able to buy badges for, like, 2 days or 3 days. Since COVID, a lot of cons have stopped doing that, or they'd, like, do it differently. But, yeah. I thought it was cool. Now that I think about it, the single day badges, I don't think you actually get a badge, but you get a wristband. Must take shower, I'm out. I'm usually pretty good about taking showers at cons. I don't take a shower every day, because that's a lot, but I do like to keep my hair clean. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it does need to be washed, but I like to keep it clean, because it personally feels icky. So I bathe pretty often, but at conventions, I take a shower almost every day, because that's a lot of makeup. And it's easier to just wash it off. So, the cosplayers... I feel like the cosplayers are typically well more... They manage their hygiene a little bit better. Especially once they do body paint, because you kind of have to take a shower to take all of that off. Alright. I can go back to the game. You know, sometimes... I remember, the first... ever time I did a just chatting stream was at the last convention I went to. We did a little stream that Thursday. And thanks for sharing. Again, no worries. I would share this all the time, every day, if I wasn't worried about it, like, annoying people. But basically, I remember the first time. So I was really nervous to do my first just chatting stream because I had never done one before at the time, and I hadn't quite realized yet that all of my streams were essentially just chatting with low stakes gameplay in the background. Because let's be real, I don't stream like a gamer. I stream like I'm just here to hang out, and we just so happen to be playing games. Unless I'm playing with people, then it's more like a traditional gamer stream. But anyway. But I remember I was so nervous, and I went on a tangent, kind of like we did tonight, where I even went out of the game screen into my, like, just me thing. And Pinky was like, you literally just did a just chatting segment, and it was great. Like, don't worry, you're fine. I'm like, oh, wait, now that you mention it. Oh, I did. Crazy. It's a good stream. Thank you. Going on a Fem Rambu wig hunt? Good luck! Good luck. If you have a hard time finding a wig that you like, if you want to do the black and white split exact with him, because some people like to flip it so that the black hair is on the white side and the white hair is on the black side for, like, contrast. I did not, however, do that, and I ended up buying a wig that was for Cruella de Vil, because when you search black and white half split wig on Amazon, 90% of them are for Monokuma from Danganronpa, and it is just, it's black and white, but it's like opposite of what Rambu's coloring is. And I was so frustrated with that, because, like, I would look at listings, and a listing that would look correct, I could tell by the way it was styled and the way the model was wearing it, like, this is a Monokuma wig, and then I look at the listing, and the picture is just flipped. So it looks like it was what I was looking for, but it definitely was not what I was looking for. But Cruella de Vil, the color sides worked out. If that helps any. It didn't give me the hairline I wanted, so I had to get a little creative with like putting bangs into that wig, but it worked out. Mine worked out pretty well. And I know it's short, and I don't know if you're looking for long hair, but if you're okay with short hair, I don't mind linking you what I got. It would probably be different for you since you would be ordering from like the UK. So, but Cruella de Vil is a good place to start. You know what, while I'm here, while we're just chatting, let me start digging up some flowers, because I need to get this under control. Luckily, it's like mostly concentrated in certain areas now. It's not all over the place like it was before. I have decided though, I know I've been back and forth, and I don't think I've been having this back and forth conversation publicly. I mentioned it before, with the last convention, but so for Anime Week in Atlanta, we did a just chatting stream the first day of the con. I am not gonna be doing that for Momocon though. The way the hotel's laid out, it was just easier to do it at AWA than it would be at Momocon, because while the host hotel is like connected to the building it's in, it's not the building the con is in. So I'm probably not gonna be streaming at Momocon, but I will keep you guys updated with all the fun. I just wanted to throw that out there, because I don't know if you guys, I mean, it's like 3 weeks away, so it's still pretty far as like Twitch scheduling goes. But I just wanted to let you guys know what was up. I've also just realized if I don't stream at all while I'm at my parents' house, we're gonna have hardly any May streams together, and that's gonna be sad. Yes, send pics. I absolutely will. And I will be vlogging again and like uploading that afterwards. So I'm very excited. Okay. So the last convention I went to, I vlogged it, and then I made a really nice video, and I uploaded it. And I think I posted about it on my main Twitter. I think I did. Pretty sure I did. Anyway, and I was really proud of how that turned out. And I think I've like finally found my groove for what I like to do for vlogging, because I've been trying to vlog conventions basically ever since my first one. There's been a couple where I didn't get enough footage to actually do anything with, and there's been the rest of them was like, you could tell that I was new to vlogging anime conventions, and I did a lot of telling you guys what I'm doing instead of showing the convention. Like, I would show walking around, but I wouldn't like show a whole lot of doing stuff, and then I would just tell you like, oh yeah, we just did this, this, and this, and then we're gonna go do this, this, and this, and then I didn't show any of that. And so I remember like, I always thought my convention vlogs were kind of boring. Like, even for someone who was there and it's like reliving memories, I still watch them and I'm like, this could have been better. But for the AWA one, I feel like I did a lot better job with it, and I'm really happy with it. I think part of why I was better at it is I've had the practice, and I'm a lot more comfortable on camera, like as myself now than I was before, mostly because of Twitch streaming, which I think that's kind of cool. But I also like, there was a lot of, I used to watch anime vlogs, like convention vlogs, all the time. And most of the ones I watched, they all had a very specific way of doing things, and when I tried to imitate that, I would get very boring results, because I'm not those people. And I felt awkward asking my friends to record me doing things, like, while we were doing photo shoots and stuff. And I also just wasn't doing all the stuff that they were doing. So it didn't make sense to mimic them. But over the past year or so, as you all know, I am a Dream SMP fan. And as most Dream SMP fans do, I've been watching the Tommy In It vlogs. And I really like his style of vlogging. I think it's really cool and it's very engaging. And I know a lot of his vlogs, like, that's less so recording an experience he would be having anyway, and more so creating experiences for for content. But I still really like his structure and his style to it. So I tried, like, not copying, but more so, like, imitating the things I liked about it and finding, like, the middle ground that's authentic to me. And I liked that a lot better than what I'd been doing previously. And I am very, like, happy with myself for finally figuring out how to do vlogs in a way that not only is organic to me, but I also like. Because my first few, every single anime vlog I've ever done, aside from basically the most recent one, is incredibly awkward. And, like, not in a charming way either, but in just, it's, like, awkward. And I feel like it's very obvious when I'm not comfortable on camera. But I'm a lot more comfortable now, like, just doing stuff. But I also figured out every time I have a camera out to vlog, I don't have to be talking to it. And that was part of what I was uncomfortable doing in public spaces. And it's part of why my vlogs used to suck. Because I would try to do it and it'd be just really awkward. And so I wouldn't do it often, which means I didn't have a lot of footage. So I think I figured it out. I don't know, you guys let me know. I did not want to pick those hyacinths. Anyway. What does the goat want? He's a ram. Let's see what he wants. I've got a proposal for you. Pietro wants to marry me? Oh no, he wants... If we had some kind of unique thing we always said to each other, kind of like our own brand. Alright, let's go. What do you got for me? I am completely unfunny and not creative. Oh, I wanted more than that. I wanted more than that. Let's try again. I was trying to hit space. Okay. Hello. Can I? Is there enough characters to do this? Is it gonna let me? It will let me! Let's go! Hello, fellow gays. What do you think? Are you feeling it? He sold it. Let's go. Also, broski. What's... Jelly, what are you Oh! Oh, I see. Your greetings. I just was not even reading chat. Hello, fellow gays. 10 out of 10. Thank you. I think I found one. Do I send it with the outfit? If you want, yeah. That would be very cool. Alright, Pietro. Show them your LGBT vibes. Just in time for Pride, which is in like a month. I just realized Pride is in a month. We gotta do something fun for Pride Month on our streams. I thought you were just gonna type hello. No. No, I wanted to do more than that. That was a mistake when I first just let it go as hello. I was trying, typing on the Switch is kind of hard when you're doing it with the controllers and not the touchscreen portion. I was trying to hit space. And I went too far. One time I taught one jock, "You lipped, bro," and then all of a sudden all my villagers are saying that. Yeah, the catchphrases and like nicknames and stuff start to be contagious, and if you teach one thing to one villager, in like 6 months, like at least half of your villagers will have said it. I think that's kind of funny, because like it creates a local culture to your own island that no one else will have. And I love that. I think that's a little bit of realism that makes Animal Crossing feel nice. I know a lot of people say the newer games, especially New Horizons, feels very flat and not like a community because the dialogue is very repetitive. But I make a point to have at least one of every personality type on my island, and I also don't talk to them a whole bunch. So when I do talk to them, it does still feel very like nice and organic. Even when I do get repeated phrases it doesn't bother me because it's like, oh yeah, it's been a few weeks since I've seen that phrase, so that's fine. I think it still feels very organic and full of life, but I understand not everybody feels that way. I've also not spent a lot of time playing older games. Like, I've played New Leaf extensively, and I've played Wild World just a bit, but not enough to really fully, I guess, get the big picture on, like, what villagers are like. Like, I know they're a little mean. They're definitely a little mean to me. But I have not played, the original game, nor have I played City Folk. Which, I guess isn't really that big of a deal, because City Folk is more or less Wild World, just reskinned and with a big city. Tamara, hello! Thank you for the lurking! I hope you've been having a good evening. And I hope you have a good... What? I hope you've been having a good day, and I hope you have a good evening. By the way, I think you're doing awesome, and it's okay to be awkward. It's natural and can feel relatable to viewers. But what you were saying about the feeling more comfy, obviously valid and great. Yeah, for sure. I feel like there's a balance. Like, there's a balance of awkward and, like, it being nice. But then there's also, like, the awkward that's painful to watch. And maybe that's just me being extra critical because it is myself. So, I don't know if that affects my opinion or not. Like, I'm definitely still awkward, but it's not like an awkwardness that's like, oh, I can clearly tell this person is uncomfortable, and more of a, oh, this person is just like that kind of awkward. I'll tell you if you're cringe or anything. Bestie, I already know I'm extremely cringy. We thrive, though. We thrive with it. Not my shovel. Alright, now we gotta go buy a shovel. Listen, I am unironically a Dream SMP fan at my ripe age of 24. If that's not cringy, I don't know what is. My parents, they do not understand the appeal of, like, watching people play Minecraft. So, like, I'll be watching, like, Hermitcraft at their house with my nephew, because I'm indoctrinating him in the Minecraft grind. And my mom is just sitting there like, this is the most boring thing I've ever seen in my life. Why is this fun? Like, they don't get it. But they also think it's like, they think it's kind of cringe, especially because my 10-year-old cousin also watches Hermitcraft. So I'm like over here laughing like, ah, me and my 10-year-old cousin have the same taste in YouTube videos. And my dad's like, really? Is that a flex? Is that something to be proud of? It's like, I mean, it kind of is though. If it slaps, it slaps. Not my fault 10-year-olds also vibe with it. Do they ever watch cooking shows, sports? Not really. They don't watch sports. The only cooking show my parents have ever enjoyed is, so there was this cooking, like a cooking series, I forget what it's called, but it was on Netflix, and it was like really quirky and Halloween themed, and there was a lot of, it wasn't just cooking, there was like skits involved. Like, it was really quirky and spooky, and my dad is like, ugh, this has Mel written all over it. And then there's another cooking show that my dad really liked where it explained the science behind, like, food and, like, what cooking does to the food. But yeah, they don't like watching people do things just to do things. So maybe that's a point. They don't enjoy similar content in different, like, genres of the world, so that makes sense that they wouldn't understand the appeal of watching people play game. It's okay, some people watch sport. LOL. You know, I may not watch sports. I do get it though, because I am also an enjoyer of the anime Haikyuu. That shit's addicting. But I'm glad people watch sports because that gave me a job in college. A job I really, really enjoyed. So, I may not get it, but I'm glad that some people do. Like, it was so surprising to me how fun filming sports are when you don't give a shit about the sports. So you're not like, oh man, my team lost. You're just vibing. And like, it's kind of funny, especially football, because the rules are, like, basketball is pretty simple. Like, I may not understand why people are fouling, but I understand the process of the game. Same with, soccer. And I understand baseball very well. It's a very simple game. But football is so fucking complicated. I semi-professionally, I don't know how professional to call it because I was like a student employee, but I essentially professionally recorded football like for live events for like a good 2 to 3 years. Yeah, a good 2 to 3 years or so. I still can't tell you. It took me 3 years to figure out like the very, very extreme basics, like the gist of the game. And like it's almost embarrassing because it's like you've recorded, like you've had to actually critically pay attention to these games so you can film what you're supposed to film and you still don't know what's going on. Bestie, please. It's just a very complicated game, and I spent a lot of time just being kind of confused about what was going on the field. But I still had fun doing my job. So, it was a fun job. Pocket, how do you get a person who will randomly touch or stare girls to stop? If you cut his hands off and gouge his eyes out, he can no longer touch nor stare at people. Final answer. Soccer is football in the UK. Yeah, it's, well, okay, I was gonna say it's pronounced slightly different, but I also just realized that's just an accent. But it's spelled different. It's like F-U-T-E, I think? I don't know. I may just be thinking of Spanish. I'm probably just thinking of Spanish. But no, UK football, easy to understand, for the most part. American football, that shit's whacked. It's so overly complicated. And for what? For what? Mel was a professional football player, confirmed. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember. Oh no, I gotta look this up. Okay. I forgot my thing was... Okay. Yes! This game! This game! My cousin had this game, and I fucking loved it. Anyway. There was like a mini game in it that was like an American football. I did play that. I don't remember how well I did because this was well over a decade ago. I was like 8, 9, somewhere in there. Well over a decade ago. That's about all I got for you, though, for football. Sorry. You got it. Why so many plants? So in Animal Crossing, if you have flowers everywhere, whenever it rains, they grow more flowers, so you very easily become overwhelmed. So I'm, like, just digging all of them up and throwing them away, because I do not need all of these flowers. I don't remember what I did yesterday. That's valid. I remember what I did yesterday. I went to work from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and then I came home. I had some very delicious fruit for dinner, and then my grandma made salmon patties. And I ate that. And I feel like I watched something on YouTube. I don't remember. So maybe I don't remember what I did yesterday, but then I spent the last, like, couple hours of being awake watching Steven Universe. I felt like healing my inner child, question mark? Because I didn't get into Steven Universe until I was like 18, 19 years old, so definitely not a child. I know the show has some like problematic elements in it. Thank you, Luuanar, for the follow. I hope you're having a wonderful night or day, time zones. But anyway, I know Steven Universe does have some like things wrong with it, and there are definitely some episode plots that are questionable to say the least. But I do miss it. I miss when it was like the thing that everybody loved because I loved it. And I loved seeing it everywhere. 2016 to 2017 was a good time. That was also when Yuri on Ice was really big. We're thriving out here. I'm glad to hear it. We are also thriving on this wonderful Animal Crossing island. We are thriving a little too much, actually. These flowers are thriving too much. Okay, I do want to leave some of the purple tulips because they were kind of hard to get. And I think they're very pretty. We are the Froglins. Join us. Froggy, you're not supposed to scare people away as soon as they get here. Only bots. Hey, yo! Doc, what is that emote? What is that emote? What is that emote? I love that so much. I wasn't expecting, like, I saw it when you put it in chat, and then the chair stood up and danced. I was not expecting that. When my friend's Froggy chair to me the Fortnite dance. Listen, I have spent the last few years of my life desperately wanting to learn the default Fortnite dance. I haven't done it yet, but it now seems doable. I don't know why I thought it was not doable, but after spending a few years on TikTok, I think it's doable. I think? I mean, it is somebody's emote, that's for sure. It's a beautiful emote. You can totally do it, I believe. I'm going to. I think it would be funny. I know it would be less funny now than it was when Fortnite was the big thing, but you know what? Who am I if I'm not several years late to a meme? I will join the Froglins. Welcome in. Bite wall. Froggy, what are you talking about? Why are we biting the wall? You are sleep deprived, Froggy. Okay. I feel bad throwing all of these away, but it's not really worth selling them. And I just have so many. Okay. I was just playing a game and someone was trying to sneak up on me, so I was having a quick panic attack. Oh no! I hate being snuck up on in games. It usually happens to me in like first-person shooter games, and I'm just abysmally bad at surviving. So it always like, I don't know, it always just like genuinely surprises me. Still fun either way, absolutely. I'm queered here and awake, and I don't want to be awake. Oh, Froggy, I wish I knew how to help. I just don't. But I do hope you're able to get some rest after the stream. I know telling you to sleep while I'm streaming is kind of futile because you'll just say no, but I do hope you're able to get some rest. I feel like my Animal Crossing streams are essentially just chatting streams while I dig up flowers for most of the stream. Because every time I come into this game, not having a solid plan of, hey, we're gonna do this, this, and this, I just end up digging up flowers. Which is crazy, because over the last year, I'm pretty sure I've spent at least 10 hours on stream digging up flowers. And yet here we are. My island still looks like this. The UK doctors. You know what? I respect it. I don't know any doctors from the UK, but I know like disliking doctors isn't a productive thing to do, but I do not like doctors. The last family doctor was pretty good. I miss her a lot. That's the only positive doctor experience I've ever had. I mean, I haven't had a lot of doctor experiences, and I know I've talked about this on stream before, but my family does, I mean, they go to the doctor now because they have a good doctor, but when I was a kid, we did not go to the doctor very often. Like, we got vaccinated, and if there was something like seriously wrong, or my brother needed to be allergy tested, then we went to the doctor. But we didn't go to the doctor often. And that's because, well, one, it's expensive, but two, We just had a really shitty doctor. Like, so, a little bit of background. I am my parents' first child. Now, if you thought that doctors were dismissive towards women, try first-time mothers. It's like a little bit worse. So anyway, trigger warning for unsanitary conversation here. But when I was a wee little lad, a wee toddler, a wee child, a small child, my mom took me to the doctor because I have stomach issues. We don't have an official diagnosis, but we have an assumption of what it is. But since it's not official, I don't want to just like come out here and say it online because I don't want to be like a spokesperson for something that I think I have, but I don't officially know. Which is also why I just say neurodivergent publicly instead of saying what I think I have. The more you know. But anyway, I have stomach issues, and I wasn't eating the way my mom thought I should be eating. And the doctor's like, it's fine, you're just paranoid, you're a first-time mother. Okay, well, fast forward a little bit, my mom takes me to the doctor again. Because, this is where the unsanitary part comes in. I'm comfortable talking about it, but I know not everybody would be comfortable hearing it. So, I've always had an issue with what my parents first thought was like constipation, but we now know it's just like my stomach doing some fuck shit and not digesting like on time. But when I was a wee little child, my mom took me to the doctor, and she was like, "Yo, doc, my child is literally throwing up feces. Like, it's not just normal puke, it's like human feces, and I know they're not eating it. Their body is doing things a little bit backwards." I'm gonna let that set in for a second. That's what I was doing as a child. Do you know what that fucker said? Do you know what that doctor said to my mom? She comes in with this thing. Sounds like a fun time. Yeah, I don't remember it, so I'm good. I have not done it since. I have not done that in the span of my life where I can remember. So we're vibing. But you know what the doctor told my mom after she told him that? He literally looked at her and he was like, "That's normal." This man looked at my mom and said that her child throwing up feces was normal. It was a normal thing that children just did. Now, I know most of you guys in chat do not have children, or I'm assuming. I hope I'm correct though, given that some of you guys are, in fact, children. But, spoiler alert, that is not a thing that children just do. That is not normal. When we told this to my, like, current family doctor, the look of horror on her face just gave it all away. And never have, and hopefully never will. I like that energy. I'm honestly in the same boat. But, like, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that's probably not normal. He just didn't want to deal with it. I know a lot of that, like, doctor dismissiveness towards women and, like, children and mothers does have a lot to do with misogyny. But I think some of it is also just, maybe they just don't want to do their job. I don't know. It was kind of, like, it was a very odd response, to say the least. Totally sounds like a gassy light situation, absolutely. He was gaslight, gatekeeping, girl bossing all over that doctor's office. There was nothing we could do about it. Damn, already? Maybe I should have bought that second shovel that I almost accidentally bought. Okay. Perfect. I love not having shovels. Last time I checked, I don't want those chaos bitches. I already have my sister. Yeah, no, that's fair. I have never wanted children. I've always been very... not adamant, because it's not something I talk about, like, all the time, but I've always known that I don't really want them. If I ever were gonna have them, I guess I would just adopt. I don't know if I want to adopt a newborn, because that's kind of a lot. But my brother has a kid. And I have been very present in this child's life. And I feel like it's a little bit of taste of parenthood, and it's not for me. I don't want it. I enjoy kids. I think they're cool. But I like kids a lot better when I can give them back, and they're not my responsibility 100% of the time. Like, I don't mind babysitting. I don't mind watching him. But he's not mine. I'm gonna give him back. When I'm tired of him, I'm giving him back. So, being like an aunt, uncle type thing is definitely a lot better than being a parent, in my opinion. Because depending on like the living situation, see, my brother still lives at home. So whenever he has his kid, we're all having fun with the child. Something 3 kids, 0 money, or 3 money, 0 kids. Or hear me out. I was just gonna say like 3 cats and still 0 money, but that's basically just 3 kids, 0 money. But I don't know if I would have 3 cats, so that's kind of a lot. But definitely at least 1 cat. Aunt Uncle is the way to go, absolutely. She's a loud goblin chinchilla. That's all the description you need to guess on how she is. Is she, like, still really little? Because, like, younger kids are just like that. Like, my nephew, he just turned 4 back in February. Absolute gremlin child. We love him, though. Like, all things considered, I think he's pretty well behaved. Like, considering life circumstances and it's not really my place to get into publicly on the internet. And then also just, he's 4 fucking years old. I think he's a pretty well behaved child. Pretty good. I want a cat so badly, but I'm allergic. I understand your pain. I'm not allergic, but my youngest brother is severely allergic. Like, eyeballs, the eyeball will swell up type of allergic to cats. So, I grew up with cats, but after my youngest brother was born, we couldn't keep him anymore because he was like dangerously allergic. So while I may not be suffering the allergies, I do understand wanting one and cannot, and being unable to have one due to that type of thing. I also have a friend who's allergic to like pets and stuff, but they still like keep pets, and they just like their allergies are not severe enough to where they are like in danger. But I have seen people, they'll like take medication just so they can have a pet. I think that is so like it sucks that they have to do that, but I also think it's like kind of funny. It's like, oh, your dog must really know you love them because you have to take medicine to be around them. And you're willing to do that. This video is related to cats and the best thing I've seen all week. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely check that out after stream. Or I guess... let me make sure there's no DMCA on it. Alright, it should be fine. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Alright, let me... Hello? Okay. I will show it to you guys. I'm gonna mute the Switch audio, turn on the desktop audio, so that the Switch doesn't duplicate and make a bad listening experience. Y'all gotta see this video. Lunar sit in the chat. Okay. Wait, it doesn't show up. Oh, okay. Wait a second. Let me get this sorted. Wait. Easier. Copy paste that link. Hello? There we go. Sorry, I have not opened up a link in chat in a hot minute, so I forgot how this needs to go. They're vibing. They're just absolutely vibing.
Hey Google, stop music.
Look at those little...
This again?
Yeah, it's spa day.
I love that so
I'm
much.
just so over at this point. Come on, guys, let's go. Come on.
They were sleeping.
Chase, come on.
Hey Google, play.
Jesus, I just don't understand it. Come on.
I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Okay. There we go. I hope you guys are able to see that. I didn't actually look to see if you could. Anyway, very refreshing. I love that so much. I have a bruise on my leg from her kicking me. Ah, classic child violence. I have 2 cats. Oh, that's very awesome. We used to have, so for most of my childhood, we had a black cat. And I'm a little unsure if I should tell you what his name was, because his name has been used in security questions. So maybe I should keep that on the down low. But it was kind of funny because his mom was my parents' cat, like when I was a baby and probably before I existed. And so it was like, we had his mom, and then she gave birth to a litter, and then did that whole postpartum depression thing and ran away. And then we had him, so it was like a generation of cats. It was great. But he was a black cat. His mother was not. She was like gray with like black stripes, like that typical cat layout design. Okay. We saw it? I'm glad. I kind of figured after you guys are commenting on it. But that was such a cute video. I love that. I love when people do like human things like that with their pets, because I just think that's so funny. The cat, like, Froggy, listen. Sometimes I say things that don't make sense or are just incorrect. Bestie playing the drums, let's go. Okay. I think I'm done digging up flowers. We're gonna throw these away, and I'm kind of done digging up flowers. Perfect. Okay. What's a cat layout? Just imagine. I was thinking like variation, and then I was just like layout, character design. Yep. The design of the cat. So when I said layout, I was thinking like a website design, website layout type of thing. I don't know why I was just thinking everything except, I don't know. All right. I don't want to take down the Easter stuff because it's very cute. I think I might leave it up a little bit longer. I just don't know what to do for summer. I'm still vibing with the pastels, to be honest. I might leave some of the Easter stuff up, and just take down some things. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I wish I could enjoy Animal Crossing. Oh, did you get burnt out? A lot of people just can't get into, like, single-player games. That's fair. Animal Crossing is very fun when you play with other people, but it's also, like... I did not mean to press that button. It's also very single-player driven. So when you do play with other people, there's not really a lot to do, especially in New Horizons. Like, in New Leaf, you could go to the island and play mini-games with people who come to your your village. So there was actually stuff to do in multiplayer. But in New Horizons, you kind of have to make your own fun, or just run around and just be chaotic. So if... It definitely, I feel like, probably takes away from the game for a lot of people. I don't know. Animal Crossing just kind of broke into my house one day and stole my whole heart, and I am just a slave to this game series. I will probably love every single game they come out with, because, I don't know, it's my thing. I barely got into it. I mean, that's absolutely fair. Even long-term fans of the Animal Crossing franchise did not like this game. Essentially, New Horizons stripped back a lot of what made Animal Crossing, especially when it first released. And it was basically just a decorating and design game. Like, it amped up those factors of the franchise, but it didn't really bring back a lot of core things from older games. At least not until, like, updates and DLC type of stuff. I'm pretty happy with it, but I know not everybody is going fucking, like, all in on the decorating. And there used to be a ton of more aspects to the game than that. But that's fine. I mean, it's fine with me. What bothered me is when this game first came out and, like, everyone was hyping it up on the internet and, like, lockdown happened so everybody got it. People who had never played an Animal Crossing game before bought this game. And then their complaints with it were things that have been in the game since the very first one, like the laid-back style of it, the not really having, like, a story, like, just basic elements of the Animal Crossing franchise. And I remember, like, I read a Polygon article, and this guy was complaining about basically things that make Animal Crossing in every single game. And I'm like, buddy, if you did a little bit of research in the game before you bought it, we wouldn't be having this article. You could have spent your $60 on something else and been happy. You didn't have to buy the trending game just because it was trending, my guy. Like, you could have... Like, if you wanted to try it out, that's fine, but... Jeez. You can't come out here and be like, I hate this, this, and this about this game, while I'm over here like, buddy, every single Animal Crossing game is like this. This is nothing new. This is not what people are complaining about. I just remember, like, I read that, and I was like, you know what? Fuck Polygon. I don't like Polygon anymore. 2 a.m. Yo, Froggy! That means it is 9 p.m. here. Amazing. I really went in my first round, and then the update, and I flattened most of my island and stopped playing. Happy I got a dream address on my first one, at least, though. I hate decorating bad game. It was like, I remember that article, it was complaining, it was like, there's not a lot of, like, clear goals and story to Animal Crossing, and when you play a multiplayer, there's not really anything to do, like, you just run around, and, like, it was just complaining about core aspects of the entire franchise, not just the decorating and things that are exclusive to New Horizons. But I've been all in on Animal Crossing. That's why I still stream it occasionally to this day. I am sad I did not get a dream address of, my Dream SMP Island. I did make a video tour, so, like, I guess that's the next best thing. But I'm pretty sure I cannot visit it to verify it, but I'm pretty sure my dream address is my island, like, 2 years ago. It's like my original layout. I wish I could verify, but I have no idea. I just don't know. I really wish you could visit your own dream address, because I think that would be cool. That would be very cool. Let's see. I want to talk to Lunar about my dream address, please. You can? No, I don't think you can. I'm pretty sure you cannot. I know in New Leaf you could not. Unless you had, like, another 3DS and another game. Weird. Yeah, I might have to ask one of my friends to visit my island, because I would like to know. Yeah, I can just update it, which I don't want to do yet. Adjust the privacy, adjust the price sharing. Set the public, meaning others can see it on your passport and on your island map. Would you like to change the settings? I'll leave it as is. Island boy! Hello, Pinky! Okay. Okay. Yeah, everything is set to public and everything. That's all I can do. I cannot visit my own island. I'm gonna try. I know I've tried in the past, but I don't know if that was on New Leaf. I don't know if I've tried it in New Horizons. Let me pull it up on my passport on my app. Do you get the reference though, Mel? The Island Boys. I'm gonna be honest with you, Pinky, that is going over my head right now. Yeah, all I can come up with is the Peter Pan Lost Boys, but I do not think that is what you are referencing. Okay. Alright, I don't want to delete it, and I don't want to update it yet. I want to dream. Can I dream a dream of my own dream? I wonder if there's a Shark Boy and Lava Girl themed island. If I cannot visit my own, I'm gonna do a little bit of Googling and see if I can do a Shark Boy and Lava. There are a couple of goobers. Ah, okay. How shall I prepare your dream? Search by dream address. 5103. I have a lot of 5s in mine. Hello? Okay. 5531 858. Oh. You're not an island. I'm sorry, but you can. Ah. Yeah, I cannot visit my own. Okay. Shark Boy and Lava Girl one it is. Can I check? Yeah, of course. You are more than welcome to check. If you want to, like, take some pictures and put it in the Discord so I can see, or... Because I was about to say that, but, I was gonna say you could verify if it's my original layout, but by the time I started streaming, I no longer had my original layout. Actually, no, I had made some changes, but I hadn't quite. I don't know. Journal of Dreams. Okay, yeah, not Animal Crossing related. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Animal Crossing? Ha. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That would be a very, like, ambitious and kind of hard island to make. Nope. Okay. Let's go on a... Actually, I don't want to go on a surprise. Alright. Let's wake up. I'm sad I cannot visit my own island. I wonder if, like, people ever get a second Switch just so they can do that. Because I know, like, people who make Dream Address islands, like, for people to visit, like, the really curated, heavily themed ones, those people have multiple Switches so that they can do, like, all sorts of different islands. And, like, the dedication. Jeez, that is a lot. Absolutely a lot. Okay. I'm a little bit at a loss of what to do currently. Hey Google, play sad. Big sad mood. Okay. I'm trying to think if we've done all of the things that we could do. I mean, like, we haven't, but there's, like, some daily stuff that I don't want to do right now, like the Captain Island things. I just don't feel like doing a deserted island right now. Oh, there's a little something to dig up. Perfect, a drumwoid. Oh, I forgot. I have these stairs now. I think I spent like 2 months trying to like get these built. Mostly because I wasn't playing super regularly, so I would get on, donate the bells that I had, which wasn't a lot, not play for 2 weeks, and then just repeat until it was built. Okay. I've got a lot of empty space on my island that I need to figure out what to do with, but it looks like it's being taken over by flowers. So that's fun. A squeakoid! We love to see it. What if I put this out by the new pumpkin patch? So I used to have my pumpkin patch over here, but then I moved it when I made the farm area. Yeah, I cannot do that. Okay. I'm starting to yawn a lot more. Alright. There's not really a place to put this over here. What about... back here? I don't know if that would look weird. Put your shovel away, sir. Okay. How does that feel? I mean, it's a nice spooky vibe. I think that works. I like that. Maybe we could put some, like, more furniture up here. Like, trees and stuff? Yeah, this, no. Nope. Not the vibe. But on the other side... Now that's a... I'm stuck, aren't I? Okay, never mind. That's a whole vibe. We got a nice little spooky pumpkin patch over here. I love that. What does that look like from down low? How much of that can actually be seen? Very, very little of it. Perfect. Want some Dream SMP places and setting up a Dream SMP roleplay server. You gotta have the Prime Path. The L'Manberg area. I don't know if you're doing... if you want to do L'Manberg and it's pristine, or the L'Manberg hole that exists now. I did a lot of, like, early Dream SMP stuff, so I had, like, the Prime Church, and Nikki's Flower Shop, and Purple's UFO, and stuff like that. You could also do the area where Dream took Tommy and Tubbo, like, before he went to prison. That, like, area where he had the discs and everything. That could be a cool place for roleplay. You know what? Where is... this balloon. Okay. I get it. I have Snowchester and I have Lamberg. Oh, very cool, very cool. Dream went to jail? Not the real life man, just his character. The character Dream was in prison for a while. It was like a big lore thing last year. Alright. Well. Oh, you know? Okay. I just wanted to clarify, I didn't know if you were aware, I didn't want to accidentally spread misinformation about the, semi-controversial Minecraft YouTuber, the real-life Florida man himself. So I think if that man were to actually go to jail, oh, the people who hate him would have a field day. Like, it would be funny. The absolute chaos that would happen if the real-life man went to jail. Oh, I would be obsessed. It would be hilarious. Depending on his crime. It would be hilarious. But that would also be a huge headache for anyone who is still very active in the Dream SMP fandom. Because I feel like a lot of people would get a lot of unwarranted hate. I mean, they already do, but it would be worse. But that's all theoreticals, and it's probably never going to happen. I mean, Dream would have to leave his house in order to commit a crime and go to jail. Which is just not true. But like, most crimes do require you to leave your house. Yeah, sure, let's go visit your house. Let's go visit. Teddy's gym. Teddy, you have a cottagecore cabin, not a gym. That is my fault, though. I thought this would be adorable. It matches your vibes. It'd be pretty weird for you to stop talking about the lore and just casually mention Dream went to jail. It would be weird. Alright, guys. It's been fun. But I'm getting sleepy. So, I do believe it is about time to call it. And I'm just gonna leave us here in Teddy's humble abode. But I hope you guys had a wonderful night. I do want to say, this is the only stream I'll be doing this week. So, I don't exactly know when I'll see you guys again. But, let me pull up the calendar. At the very, very latest, I am assuming I should be home by this point. But at the very, very latest, I will see you guys on May 17th. Hopefully, I will see you guys at least once next week. We'll see if my laptop is up to it. But I'll be in the Discord. I'll be online. I just may not be streaming. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. And I hope next week goes well for you guys. The only people that are live right now are like big Dream SMP streamers out of my following list. I'm just gonna let you guys go. I hope you all have a good night. 17. Pinky, I'm going away. I'm gonna be at my parents' house for like a week, like a whole week. I will be away from my PC. I will have my laptop though and my Switch. But if I do stream, it might just be a just chatting stream or a cosplay crafting stream. I would like to do a cosplay crafting stream with Haley sometime next week. I would have to talk to her and see if she was comfortable with that. Because we would probably also be at her house. I'll just watch the YouTube. Thank you, Froggy. I might be uploading a video sometime within the next week. I haven't recorded it yet. We're doing Minecraft Bingo with Doc tomorrow. I think he might be streaming it. Some of his friends will probably be streaming it as well. So I will be around. I just won't be live a whole lot the next week or so. But I'll miss you guys. I hope I'll see you all in the Discord. And yeah. Have a good night, and I'll see you whenever I see you. Bye, guys.